Tell you what, if my hair grows any longer, I'm gonna end up looking like our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I mean, the beard is coming along. My hair is getting long. I'm gonna need to get it cut at some point. Ugh, it's annoying. The boiler's not working. I just had the boiler's turned off, which means that cold shower, very cold. Not good. Regardless, good morning. I am the Christian Conservative Gamer, and welcome back to Emily is Away, number 2. We are now on chapter 4. I'll tell you what though, it's been quite a long weekend for me. That it's felt like I was away for a week. That's how bad it's getting. When you end up turning this into an entire job. Yeah, when you end up turning this into an entire job, this is what you get. You know, you get a completely tired person. And I'm only doing one video. If I turn it into an official job, it's going to be up to 6 videos a day. Oof. But, you know, that's the price that I'm willing to pay. If it means I get the support from my patrons. And speaking of patrons, why not consider becoming a patron today? You can become a patron as little as $1 a month. $1 a month up to $11.99 a month, depending on which package you want. Depends what you get. You got the channel support package, which gives you exclusive content, and you've also got the editors package, which gives you access to 3D and 2D assets for your project, be it video games, animated movies, and stuff like that. CGI for live action movies. Also, if you do enjoy the content that I create, you can always subscribe to my channel. You can share the videos to every single thing on this planet, because YouTube, well, companies like YouTube don't like individuals like me, because, you know, for 3 reasons. I'm Christian, I'm conservative, and I'm an independent content creator, which means that I do not fall in line with any other corporate media, so therefore I don't make them any money. So the argument is, why should we waste our money on you? But never mind all that stuff. We're on chapter 4, which means that we're nearly finished with this game. You know what that tells me? That tells me that we are nearly completed in this game. I can finish this right now if I really want to. So I say, let's get into the action, shall we? Spring of 2007. You're entirely bonkers, but I'll tell you a secret. All the best people are. And that's from Evelyn's Facebook. Oh yes, that reminds me. For those who haven't been keeping up to scratch on us, me and Evelyn, against the better judgment of me, has officially become a couple. That's right. Me and Evelyn are now in a relationship, which is going to be fun. This should be a fun one, because how is our relationship going to fly in this one? Only time will tell. So let's sort this out, and let's get ready. Bang. Sunday, April 22nd, September 2007. It's my senior year. Looks like we just started. What do we actually got for this year? Well, I like 300. 300 is a good movie. T-Pain, Arcade Fire, or Linkin Park? Oh dear. Looks like it's time to go back to the internet. I mean, I know Linkin Park. T-Pain, I believe, would be a rapper, just based on their name. But Arcade Fire. Never heard of them. It's an indie rock band from Canada. What do they do? Indie rock, art rock, dance rock, baroque pop. This time around, I'm gonna have to go with Linkin Park, only because it's the only band of all three that I actually know. Right. I'll face myself, erase myself, and let go of what I've got. Super and Hot Fuzz of 300. 300, man. This is Sparta! Good movie. I've got 300 and 300 Rise of an Empire. Whether that was better than the first one, that's down for individuals to decide for themselves. I adore you. Yes, I do. I adore you. What you got to say? Hi, best friend. It's pronounced friend. I don't care. I'm no grammar Nazi. I'm no Nazi. Well, I have to a certain extent, but what I mean by that is whatever you want to say, that's up to you. Hey, Evelyn. I know we were chilled today, but I miss you. Oh. Well, I miss you too. You know, I always miss. I miss my lady all the time. So what are you up to? What now? Yogurt. But other than that, well, I wouldn't say absolutely nothing. Well, I shall work on this writing project due tomorrow. Oh, ooh, interesting. What do you have to do for it? Ooh. Ugh, we have to write a poem about something. Yeah, good luck with that one. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, you can't come to me for help. I got no idea about poems or anything like that. So, I'm out of this. This is how I'm off field here. Hey, thanks for the support. What should I write about? You got me, obviously, which seems like the egotistical direction. You got your best day ever and some deep doodles. My goodness, I really need to turn off my alarms. It's always a Monday. Always a Monday when I never turn my alarms off. What's that? Oh, I didn't even send a reply back. Oh my goodness. That was my fault. I was meant to send... I need a new phone. That's what I need in life. Just a new phone. But, I was saying that I'm the option number 3 because when a poem's meant to bring out the emotion in people. Not so much about your life. Well, you can if you want, but I guess it depends on what kind of poet you want to be, I guess. Okay, I think I can do that. I really like this class. That's good. That's good. Well, anyone I would know? Probably not. Like I said, I don't know. I don't think so. I didn't know anyone. But some of the people who are in it are pretty cool. Well, that's good. Yeah, that sounds like a good last semester class. It does sound quite good. Oh yeah, guess what? What is it? I've been trying to get into alternative because it's your favourite. I found a song that's like halfway there. Hey, send it to me. Send it to me. I'll be sure to keep it out of my fidget due to censorship and copyright claims because you know, EU's Article 13 law. Buggers. This is why people in the United Kingdom voted to leave. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's certain things I don't listen to much nowadays, but isn't it swell? Oh man, Jackie's blowing up my phone right now. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's it about? Oh, nothing crazy. She's trying to plan a big party. Ah. Oh, that's it. Oh. That's cool. Where is it? Personally, I don't go to parties. Same night as prom, isn't it? It's an anti-prom party. Oh. Then I like how we got here. You got, that sounds like fun. Which it probably will, but you know, I'm not a party person. Lots of drinking. Again. I'm not much of a drinker. Oh shit, I just water. I don't know why. And the other one is, speaking of prom, which I'll be too shy to ask because of, well, I went to an all-boys school when I was growing up. So, you know, prom wasn't exactly an option for me. So I don't know anything about prom. Plus, I don't know how to dance. Probably the closest thing I ever done to dancing was square dancing. But I haven't done that since I was in primary school. So, I don't know. Maybe I can just go there just so I can just be with my woman, I guess. With my Evelyn. So, speaking of prom, yes? Come on, be a man. Be a man. Do it. Evelyn, do you maybe want to go with me? The me is spassing out here. Ah, dear. Got to sleep my eye still. I should really wake up first before I do these recordings, but if I wait any longer, I won't get the opportunity to do these recordings. Do you mean like as your date? If it's okay with you. If it's okay with you, I mean, you know, I'm a decent gentleman. Yes, of course, Luke. I can't do this. I was hoping you were going to ask me. Well, you know, just taking my time, of course. I was just taking my time, as gentlemen do. You know, we like to play the long game. Yeah, sure. Oh, Jesus. Please do not use his name in vain. Which, okay, like I say, I'm not a fundamentalist, though. Don't worry about it. So, you know, she's saying, Jesus, I had a stupid smile on my face. I'd love to see that. If it was real, of course, I would have loved to see that. Like, I've wanted this to be a thing for so long. Really? Really? No. I mean, well, I couldn't say if I did or not. Admittedly, I didn't know because some of the things that Emily was saying, you know, she was playing it safe socially. But you can't see what she wants to do. She's prepared to go the long, you know, so far, so into it. What I mean by that is, like, I know that she didn't like doing things with her boyfriend. With her boyfriend, she was quite held back, especially on the drinking side. Until one day we caught her drinking. So, but that seems to have subsided now. As for Evelyn, well, I believe it was a social side and that put me off because she was more of like, I would say more like, you know, what's the best word to use? Because I knew these kind of girls when I was younger. Not necessarily goth, but more like emo. Someone, you know, who's had a certain look to them and kind of behavior, like the characteristics, the traits, or whatever term you want to use. I knew people like that. My girlfriend was like that too. When she was younger. Don't think that she, on the mental side of things, not so much on the actual appearance side of it, but more on the inside, which is something you had to think, which is more you got to think about in consideration when it comes to certain people. Is that it's not so much what they look like on the outside; it's what they look like on the inside. That is, or how they are on the inside, that you really need to focus on, because believe it or not, most youngsters, especially ones who look quite emo, happen to tend to be more on the religious side of things. Though it varies from person to person, of course, it varies. So don't take that as a serious assessment. But people I know generally who dress up like that didn't have no reason to dress up like it, barring or look like it, merely with the exception of, well, they just like the style. But hey ho, I wasn't like that. Only reason, I wasn't like that when I was younger. I mean, yes, I may have some emotional and mental issues, but I never had to look like a goth or an emo to get my point across. But can I like call myself your girlfriend? No, you can't, because that's my job. That's my job. You can't call yourself that, but I can. Oh, what's she want? Nah, good. Well, you better, because you're going with me, and you know I'm just such a ladies' man. I'm absolutely joking. I was never a ladies' man growing up, not once in my life. Absolutely not once. I'm still not. Never get any of the girls or the ladies like wanting to say anything to me or wanna deal with me, but you know, don't need that anymore. I'm a one woman kind of guy, so I stick with that. Oh, now I need to buy a dress and all that stuff. I believe in you. I believe you get it done. Oh, shut up. No, I will not. How about some dark? How can you get dark black? Black is black. There's no shades of black. That's my favourite colour. You're scoring major points tonight. Well, I'm not trying to. It's just I'm someone who just doesn't forget, even though it's been like how many episodes now. So what should we do after prom? Well, why don't I go to your friend's party? I mean, you know, do something mutually beneficial. I mean, she wants, yeah, that would be a ton of fun. Hopefully we get some time to ourselves, because like I said, I'm introvert and more private, more of an introvert and a private person. So yeah, I'd like that too. So I'd like to, you know, spend time alone with the woman I love. Hey, do you mind if I bring something semi-serious? A little bit, but well, maybe a little. But you know, just ask away. Just be honest. I just really wanted to thank you for helping me with Steve drama this winter. I really needed you, and you were there for me. It's not. Don't thank me. It was nothing. That's just what I do. I'm just one of those people who always wants to help, who always helps other people. Even to this day, I still help other people. Yeah, but it was definitely something. Come on. Your advice to contact Steve's girlfriend and tell my friends the truth was incredible. The question is, did your friends believe you? That's more important. That's what that. mean, Steve was a predictable meh. He kind of broke away from our group after that. But enough about that. I just wanted to say it meant a lot to me. Well, I'm glad that I can help. I mean, thing with me, I may be kind and generous enough to help other people with their problems, but with me, I'm not very. I'm just not very good at handling appreciations. What I mean by that, I mean, many people always say, I just can't. There's just something about me. I just can't accept an appreciation of what I do for people. I think it's because I grew up. I grew up without being appreciated for anything. So when I help somebody and then they appreciate what I do for them, I don't know how to respond to it. Not well, anyways, because it's like the things that I did when I was younger, growing up, going like at school, doing well in. Well, I can't say I did well in school necessarily, but when I did things that I thought were good for me, and things like that, not really was appreciated for things that I did, and I didn't exactly do any bad thing. My hair, come on, get to the side, you want to, yeah. But no, that's the thing with me. Big love, but. Of course I'm real. I'm a human. Well, I'm always around. Always. Again, this is linking so much to me when I always get people like, thank you for this, thank you for that. The one thing I generally say is like, anything I can say is always. I'm always here for people. Always. Have been. Always will be. And I don't know. I just do find it I do struggle to take appreciations. That's all I can say. To be appreciated for something to me, or because of something that I've said or done for someone, it's I don't really know. I said I just I just don't know. It's like I said, never really been appreciated for anything, and even things that I do today, and I still get that feeling that what I would do now still isn't appreciated. Now I don't want to say that what I do on here like this, my video stuff. I mean, I can't say that I'm not appreciated by my audience for doing this, because otherwise you wouldn't have watched my videos to begin with. I wouldn't get the subscribers. I wouldn't get the views if my work wasn't appreciated. So I thank you for that. Thank you for appreciating the work that I put out for you, making the effort to get up early in the morning just to make videos for you. I mean, that is something that I appreciate. I appreciate very much, and it's mutually beneficial as well, because not only am I appreciative of your views, your subscriptions, and hopefully patronage. It's the only word I can think of when it comes to Patreon, when it comes to people my patrons. But also at the same time, I appreciate that because you appreciate what I'm doing for you. So it's mutually beneficial. So let's see. It's just so nice knowing you're real, that you're still around, even though you know the real me and I know the real you, and always will be. Always will be. I'm always honest. Best description you can know of me is that I generally like the term brutally honest. And the reason I say brutally honest is because I don't sugarcoat things to make things sound nice, or if when the things that one is doing is not nice. I believe in tough love, which means that I have little sympathy for people who make bad or poor choices in life. So if you're watching this, then, you know, I think that's a stupid mistake. I'm just kidding. But not really. So. But enough of that. Anyways, let's see what she's got to say here. You know it's stupid. I used to think we were incompatible for reasons like you were a virgin and I wasn't. Well, I'm still am a virgin. Thank you very much. Thanks for ruining my self-esteem. Now she revealed it to the entire world. She revealed to everyone who's watching this video that I'm a virgin. But you know what? I don't care. And the reason I don't care is because it's something that people shouldn't care about. You shouldn't have to care about these things which seems to be some sort of status symbol, especially on the young side. People do certain things because they believe it builds up their status, their reputation. That's why a lot of youngsters smoke and drink and then also have sex before marriage. Because not only do they got no sense of moral purpose, because I don't believe in a certain in a faith of something, but also it's because they believe that, well, as everyone did when we were younger, I guess we believed in like a status. It's, you know, the cool kids were the ones who did all the bad stuff, you know, the graffiti, the smoking, the partying, all that nonsense, which I never did when I was younger. Thank goodness for that. I didn't do all that stuff because that's just not my style. I'm really not. I'm more of a bookworm. Well, I wasn't even so much of a bookworm. I would say, if I can be completely honest, I would probably say, hold on, but it's really actions that matter, not story. Of course, it's what actions speak louder than words. What one does is more important. But as I was saying, when I was in school, I wasn't exactly a bookworm, but I wasn't exactly one of the cool kids either, you know, doing the rebellious or bad things. I guess I was more in the middle at the time. So, I would say people get hung up on opinions. Yeah, that's what I think. People get so opinionated about things. And I was one of those people. I'm just really happy that we're a thing. Well, I'm happy. Oh, shush. Yeah. Oh, shush. Shush you. You're going to make me blush. Hey, check it out. I finished my thing. Okay, let's have a look. Say. Poem projects on my desktop. Well, I need to find it first. Hold on. Poem project. So what should we got here? Because I'm gonna have to read it. The sun, it envelops me whole, while surrounding my soul, and I can't wait out. The moon, it shines through the blinds, reminds me of times, but I can't see out. The stars, stuck in the sky, telling a lie that I can't figure. Now, I don't know if that's meant to be out at the end of the day. It always seems like it would match with everything else if it said that I can't figure out, but maybe that's meant to be part of it. Is that deep enough for you? You know, something about it. Something about it. It is deep. I'm trying to figure it out. Exactly, I'm just trying to figure it out. Don't try too hard. Kind of made it up as I went. Fair enough. That was my last bit of homework. Now I can go to bed. You must be tired. As for me, I just woke up, so. Oh yeah, super tired. Yeah, I can let you sleep. Just can't wait to get super comfy and warm under the covers. I wish I could join you. I would like a bit of that now. Yeah, indeed. Who doesn't want to cuddle? We're the best cuddlers. Hopefully we can get in some alone time after prom. I sincerely hope so. I hope so. Because I like to spend time with my woman. Okay, sleep tight. Good night, Luke. Yeah. Good night, Evelyn. I'll face myself, erase myself, and let go of what I've done. Emily. If I remember last time we had a bit of she had a bit of a disappointing moment with me because I wouldn't keep up with the time. And she got a bit she overreacted. So I'm just gonna say hi. As I do. I know I haven't talked to you like that a while. It's fine. It's fine, don't worry about it. Ugh. Can we talk for a little bit? Oh, I guess, sure. So this is so relatable. Why am I even playing this game? This game is so relatable to some of the things that I have done had happened in my life. Oh, I mean that sincerely. This game is so relatable. Oh, it just brings back bad memories. Let's just say that. Thanks. I just want to say stuff about January. Well, I'm listening. Okay, I'm listening. I'm not trying to mean this to make it sound as harsh as I want it. Because I can forgive, but I never forget. It's fine. It's in the past now. Like I said, I can forgive, but I can't forget. Well, I don't forget. I know you didn't. I know you do not own anything. I just thought you would be there for me. I don't know. Well, I should have been. But I was there for two people, and I don't know. Were you really? Of course. So I don't need you, me. I wasn't like that. But then again, now I'm a bit concerned about my relationship with Evelyn because it seems like that I was put into a position because it was built upon the negative emotions. And that's one thing I never want to do is pretty much go out with someone out of pity. Or do something for somebody just out of pity. That to me is just not a good position to be put in, because once you get in that position, especially in a relationship side of one, if you enter a relationship purely out of pity for somebody, it's very hard to get out of it. I know that because I've been in that position as well. Like I said, this game is so relatable to me when I was a kid. But times have moved on. I'm not a kid anymore. 26 years old. That's not exactly a kid. I was just feeling really lost, and you were there. And I guess maybe I unloaded too much baggage all at once. Well, first and first, you were drinking. That's the main thing. That's the one thing. She was drinking. Oh God, I know. I just feel so embarrassed for it. Like whenever we talked, you were always so composed. And here I was just being a complete mess. Well, everyone gets their bad days. Even I get my bad days still. But I never throw it out on other people. If anything, when I have a bad day, you know what I do? I keep it to myself. It's more of like letting the bad things build up inside me. I'm not someone who wants to vent things out because I don't want other people to, you know, get involved, because my argument is it's no one else's problem to deal with. It's my problem that I need to deal with myself. No one else has to get involved or should get involved. It's something that I have to deal with, and to me it's not right to bear the burden on other people to deal with my own problems. That's not right to me. Thank you so much for talking. Of course. I'll talk to anybody. Oh, yes. That's right. I guess so. Lol. Ugh, I hate that word. I'm glad it's been alive. It's been alive? It's been a while. Oh, this is when you know I'm tired, when I can't read properly. How have you been? So, how have you been? I've been grand. Me and Jeff finally broke up like a month ago. I see. And yeah, it's been really nice being single. You two still talk? Well, do you two still talk? Or is it like a proper clean break? Not really, I don't want to. Clean break then. Fair enough. And now college is coming up. Yeah, fresh start. College will be a fresh start. Well, that's what I thought when I went to college. It turns out to be nothing more than another. Well, admittedly, college was quite good when I went there. But obviously, as the times went on, especially in the later part of the in the later years, things kind of, well, how do I put it? Let's just say kind of drifted apart. I mean, I knew people when I started first year, a couple of people who were good friends of mine, who I knew, which one of them eventually we went our separate ways, mostly because we started doing different subjects, different like courses. I mean, they went on to continue with the creative media in radio and broadcast, whereas me and my other friend, we went into motion graphics and animations, because that's what we like to do. But when we started, we were in separate classes, and to start with, in the first portion of the year, in the first year. It was only in the second year from that, and then our H&C course afterwards, where we were in the same class together. But by then, we were pretty much, I had to say, quite distant from each other. As in, well, she met people in her class, very good friends. They were also good people. I'm not going to say they were bad people, because they're not bad people. No one's a bad person. I just think some of the ideas they had were, well, different from my own. And so we had different opinions on certain things. But, that's just natural for people. But basically, things kind of drifted apart with me and my friends that I started off with. I mean, I've always been told by people that when it comes to college, that friends that you make in college are friends for life. Well, that didn't really pan out for me. But maybe it's because it's something that I did. Maybe it's something to do with me. As I said, I'm an introvert. I'm more of a individualistic and independent person anyways. I spent more times alone than with other people. And the last thing I'll do is get all this into an emotional thing. I don't want that. But you know, that's just that's the past now. What happens happened. It's no point no point dwelling on it. No point dwelling on it. What happened happened. So you know, just got to deal with it. Just got to deal with it. You can't turn back the clock. That's just the way life plays its cards. It's the way that God wants it to be. That's the plan. I have met some new friends though. One of them I think you know pretty well. Oh really? Oh really? Ooh, because I don't know anyone these days. Ha, just your best friend, Evelyn. She's really grand. And yeah, she is. I mean, she put it in quotes, so you probably already knows that me and her are a couple. She's in my writing class this semester. She just sat next to me one day. Jeff's in that class too, so it was really nice of her. Ah, yeah, that sounds like her. She is a nice person. She's a nice person. Nice woman. Nice woman. A nice woman. She's like really pretty too. Indeed. I know. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. I don't think of it as just me doing well. I'm glad we're messaging it. Well, I'm glad too. No. Keep the positive energy going, you know? Well, good. Sorry if this is getting sappy. Well, it could be sappy, you know. Trust me, if it's me, I can make it sappy. Challenge accepted. Honestly, I really miss talking to you. No. Well, sometimes it does feel weird to when some of you always talk to and you no longer talk and it ends up weird. But in time you get used to it. But I think the hardest thing. But I think with me, the hardest thing for me is talking to somebody who you haven't spoke to in years. What I mean by that is like you could I mean say that one of the people that I knew from college sent me a message today. I would not even know or have the faintest idea of how to respond, merely because so many years have passed and things have changed between us and them. So it's like what they're doing, I have no idea what they're doing nowadays. I know what I'm doing, but they don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what they're doing. So when you like end up heading back to talking to people, it ends up becoming a completely awkward position. I think what I missed most was just talking about nothing, if that makes sense. No, I know what you mean. Again, this is also saying this is relatable. Round it with someone that I know. Yeah, you so smart. Well, now you're just lying. I mean, I'm not smart. I'm absolutely not smart. Haha. Yes, yeah, this. I've missed this. Oh. Well, personally, I'm not gonna. This ain't going nowhere, man. I will be shortly. That's called bed. But I want to get this video out first. Well, I don't want to steal your whole night, so I think I'm gonna go. Well, yeah, I should go too. I should go too. Because, you know, I'm yawning my head off here. It's been about 44 minutes. Thanks for talking to me. That means a lot. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Pieces. Let's just say peace, because, you know, that's what I want. I just want peace. D is for delightful. And we can now sign out. And we're signing out. Chapter 5. Summer of 2007. It's just so nice knowing you're real and that you're still around. Even though you know the real me. The final chapter. You know what I'm gonna do? As a special treat, because I didn't get a recording out on Friday like I wanted to because of family reasons. Also, I had to help with renovating the kitchen. Had to put ceiling panels up on the ceiling, like new ceilings up. So, anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do chapter 5 now. You know, just as a means of as a way of saying, like, you know, sorry that I didn't do a video on Friday. I did make a video on Friday, but it's not a video that you really wanted. Because, you know, like I said, family things, it's very rare to, well, it's going to be quite challenging to get videos out this week because of family circumstances. But no, regardless of that, let's get this last chapter done and out of the way, and then we can call this series over. Which means I'm going to need to find another game to play in the coming weeks ahead. So let's begin this. Monday, 20th of June, or June 25th, 2007. Which is after senior year. Transformers, because I liked it. Here we go. I've got to go back and check these bands as always. I always have to check bands. Like I said, I am so out of date with some of these things. I'm so old school nowadays. I don't even know any of these. I mean, Foo Fighters is an American rock band, naturally. They're alternative rock. Oh, you know what? We'll go with them. I'm not like the others. You're the pretender. What if I say I will never surrender? Same old story. Ratatouille, Superbad, or Harry Potter? I'm gonna go with Harry Potter. We've all got both light and dark inside us. What matters is the part we choose to act on. Mistakes aren't always regrets. No. Oh, bless me. Oh, bless me. Oh. Right, let's close that down because I don't want that now. Yes. Emily, had a look. Hey, Emily, what's going on? What are you up to? Just chilling. Just had a sneeze. And it is a bit chilly here. Because of the boiler's not working, we've got our heating in the house, so everything's a bit colder than normal. Which actually means that now this hoodie's got a real purpose. No, literally, this hoodie is so nice and warm. I'm not gonna lie, it's such a nice warm hoodie. Oh, I just love it. Yeah, I made a good choice then when it came to getting a hoodie to put my brand on. But hey ho. But it's also quite interesting. I've never worn this hoodie out in public yet. Imagine that's interesting. Anyways, just chilling. How about you? I'm getting some stuff ready for college actually. Summer's flying by. Have you started getting ready? Yeah. Yeah, I have. Yeah, mini fridge. Come on. Well, yeah. Oh, goodness. Cool beans. I'm getting like really excited for it because of the new people. Yeah, that's definitely part of it. Yeah, fair enough. Mostly I think I'm excited for a fresh start, you know. Can't wait to leave high school behind. And you won't miss any of it? You don't think you'll miss it at all? I mean, looking back at it now, there are times where I do sometimes miss like school, but you know, that's just but you know, you just gotta move on. You gotta move on. Gonna sound like Captain America now from Avengers Endgame. You gotta move on, even though he won't. Are you excited? Honestly, I don't think I'll miss any of it. Interesting. I think the one thing that I liked the most in school was when we were quite delinquent in the last years. All we did was sat down and just played Unreal Tournament online with each other, to a point that we actually crashed into our school server. That was the best, absolutely the best. But you know, that was years ago. Don't do that stuff anymore. Well, I try not to at least. Are you excited for college? Well, I can say this in hindsight, not really. Not really. It's the same with anything else. I'm actually kind of nervous. Yeah, exactly. It was more the nervous side of things. Oh, don't be. Besides, I'm sure a good couple like you and Evelyn can get through it. Oh yeah, we will. Oh, we will. How are you to do, my man? We're good. We're good. We're very good. We're very good. Oh, mate, I'm making it sound like I'm just talking about me and Karen. Not so much of me and Evelyn. But yes, me and Karen are good. Yeah, me and my lady's good. We're good. So don't worry about us. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. Oh, and here she is now. I don't you go so you can talk to her. You don't have to. No worries, I've got one anyways. Goodbye. And Emily is away. And there we go. Roll credits. Yeah, I was hoping you were online. Oh, your wish has been granted. Anymore. You only have 2 wishes left. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I just had a sneeze, so yeah, I'm good. Pretty good too, just chilling. What are you up to? I'm just on the computer. I had to put on some music. Cool, what kind of music? Well, you know my alternative. Good for you. Send me a link so I can listen to it. Arcade Fire. You got Arcade Fire. Yeah, because someone's actually made the effort to actually type in exactly the right code just to listen to something. I can't even remember any. I don't even know the links to my YouTube. Well, I had to type in my YouTube channel's link address. Okay, Fire. I don't think I know them, but I really like the song. Oh, I'm glad to do it. You listen to whatever you want to listen, though. You don't have to listen to what I had to listen to. Me too. Oh man, I can't wait to hang out tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be absolutely fun. Yeah, our little day's gonna be fun. Wink, wink. Don't put it like that. That just makes it sound a bit worse than it is. Make it like, yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, you know, out, have a picnic, and then go to go somewhere secluded in the bushes, and you know, have a good time. That is definitely not me. Definitely not me. I'm too much of a good person, too much of a nice person to actually make the first move like that. Personally, I know it is. Thank God it's finally summer. We're finally free. Seriously, we're finally free. That reminds me, you'll never guess who I talked to earlier today. Give it another tries, I could. I'll give it another tries, I probably could. Yeah, you probably could, yeah. Okay, sure you could. Oh, who couldn't? You can only guess so much though. But really, I talked to Emily from my writing class last semester. I remember that. I remember that because she told me about it. Apparently, you two used to be really close. Long time ago. In terms of long time ago, not now. That's the best. I know you were really good friends. She had a lot of really nice things to say about you. Well, that's because she's nice. Well, she is nice. She's just really nice. That's just her. That's just her winning personality. I don't think she was just being nice though. I will admit at first I was kind of worried. Why were you worried? I don't know, I guess I'm just used to people trying to manipulate me. Like how... well, that's certainly something not like me. The amount of times I always tell people, including you, including you, that to think for yourselves and do whatever you want to do, as long as it makes you happy. And it's something that you seriously want to do with your life. I say this to my girlfriend all the time. At the time, it's like, don't worry about always doing things for me. Do things for yourself. I generally have this saying: you do not enter a relationship to make the other person happy. You enter a relationship to make yourself happy. And if both you and your partner have the same mentality of being in a relationship for your own self-happiness, then it will work out in the end. The problem with most people entering relationships now is that they are either too blind by love to see the logic, or they put so much thought into caring about other people or about their partner instead of themselves that they end up becoming easy to manipulate and controlled by those outside of the relationship. Which is why, to me, it's all about your rational self. It's all about your self-interest, your rational self-interest, and your self-preservation, your own free will to think for yourself and do things for yourself. And that way, you are a lot harder to be manipulated by people to do things that you don't want to do. But that can only be achieved if the only thing you're thinking about is yourself on a rational level. Oh, you don't put the word "I promise." I don't make any promises, but like I said, I tend not to want to manipulate people. Don't want to do that. I know. It's just nice to know you're real. You didn't fabricate a persona just to get close to me or something. No, that's just lying. That's the thing with me. I don't lie about anything. It's the same thing when it comes to like a resume for a job or things like that. The amount of times I've been told by people that, like, especially when it comes to certain jobs that I was unsuccessful for, they always say, "Well, why don't you like sugarcoat or tell a little lie or something like, or just give like a certain kind of this, that, and the other." My argument with that is like, any changes from the truth that it is something that is dishonest is basically a lie, and I will not lie regardless of what it is. I'm not going to lie just to get my own way. I'm going to always be honest. If that means that I lose out on things, then that's the way it's got to be. I'm not going to surrender my morals and principles just to make other people happy. This is actually something that me and my dad has once got into an argument over, actually, especially when it comes about certain things. He said he says to me that for me to get on in this world, I'm going to have to give up some of my morals and principles. I'm sorry, but those two things, my morals and my principles, are off the table and always will be off the table. They are not for discussion. They are not for debate. Other things can be in debate, for example, like money. For example, I mean, I'm personally not really bothered about how much money I get in a job as long as it's enough for me to live. But of course, one's definition of living is subjective to what that person wants in life. I mean, you don't need the internet. You don't need TV. You don't need computers. You don't need any of this stuff to live. What you need is food and water. And that's all you really need. So some people say, yeah, but you need shelter too. It's like, not necessarily. You do not necessarily need shelter to live. Not necessarily. Now, it's helpful. But you don't need a shelter just to live. Just food and water is enough. It's more than enough to live. If you're on about, like, the bad weather conditions and temperatures and all that stuff, then I would say, if anything, if it's cold for you, then you wrap yourself up in more blankets. And blankets aren't exactly expensive. They're cheaper than a house. But that's just my opinion on the matter. But like I said, I'm not someone who lies, and my morals and principles are not for debate in anything, and not to be given up. I'll give up other things if I have to, but just not my faith, my morals and principles. It would be, I think, sometimes people obsess over details like that, as if a good couple needs to have the same opinion about everything. But honestly, I think, but honesty is the most important thing. It is. To me, when it comes to a relationship, there are three things that are important: trust, communication, and honesty. Now, trust and honesty are two different things. You can trust someone, but you don't have to be honest with them. Honesty is separate. Honesty isn't about necessarily trust. Honesty can also lead to distrust in someone. Because if you're honest about what kind of person you are, they may be a bit wary of you in the future, especially things. For example, if you say, like, if you're honest about it and say, yeah, I'm not exactly good with finances or money, that person's not going to trust you with your money. So, with their money. So, that's one example of how honesty does not always mean trust. Now, I do agree, because it's something that I always say. I don't want a relationship built on lies. Exactly, you don't want that. Exactly. A relationship built on lies is not a good one, because, like I said, as said in previous videos, the truth will catch up eventually. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail the conversation. No, Rose, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I derail all the time. I mean, literally, just speak to one of my audience members, one of my subscribers. They can tell you just how much I derail from initial conversation. From something of focus, because I just talk a lot. I'm just, like I said, I'm just literally a chatterbox, and I'm going off again. That's just who I am. So you either love it or hate it. It's entirely up to you. But I think that's one of the reasons you come to my channel anyway. It's just to hear me talk a load of nonsense, really. Some things I say may be true. Some of it may not be true, because it's all just opinion based. Everything I say is just my own opinion. But, that's generally, I think that's one of the main reasons to come to this channel, because you just want to hear me talk a load of, or just talk a lot. Just talk about anything. I literally, you could just leave this camera here and this microphone here and have nothing but my background. And as long as you give me a subject to talk about, I could talk on for hours and hours on end. Literally, hours on end. Because you very rarely get me to shut up. I'm just lucky to be with you. I'm lucky. If anything, I'm the lucky one. And the reason I'm the lucky one is because it's the same. It's the same with me, and it's actually the same with my girlfriend. Actually, this is what I think. It's the same. It's kind of the same kind of attitude I got with my girlfriend. I grew up never having anyone ever like me. Like, in terms of, like, have a crush on me, or anything like that, or even liked me in any kind of romantic kind of way. And all of a sudden, my girlfriend Karen comes along, we get to speak, and then we end up having a relationship that has lasted for over 5 years now. I would say that I'm the lucky one, because I know that she could have got anyone else in her life. But she didn't. She chose me. And I'm very... Not only am I happy, I mean, I'm very happy. But I would think of that as lucky as well, because at a certain time I was very close of losing all hope in never getting a relationship, that I was so close to just accepting my fate as someone who will never have a relationship in his life and will always be single for the rest of his life. Well, that turned out to be untrue. Now, this is what separates me with some other of my certain people I know who are of the same kind of ideology as me, and ideas infuses me. But they are more along the lines of the men go their own way movement. And to me, I'm like, well, I can understand why they would go that direction. Because there's been times where I've been in that position myself, and I've been thinking about such things like that myself. But at the same time, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. Because all you're doing is just fueling the separation and fueling the tribalism of pretty much the feminists, well, the more extreme feminists, and men. You basically want to keep men and women separated, and that to me is completely anti-marriage and anti-family. If anything, that will drive us closer to extinction, humanity as a whole, than getting married and having kids. I mean, because old people are more busy not getting into relationships or getting married or having children. They are not reproducing. Therefore, the population starts declining and things like that, to a point where it's almost impossible to be able to have a relationship. We end up going back to the old tribal roots, in which pretty much you rape and pillage, and we don't want that. We don't want that at all. You know what I was thinking about earlier today? Prom shenanigans. Shenanigans. We always have the best shenanigans, though. Well, I mean, you can't lie. You can't lie about it. We do. Going to prom was swell. And then going to Jackie's party was awesome sauce. The awesomest of sauces. What a word, though. Awesome sauce. I'm glad we were able to get some alone time together. That was honestly one of the best nights of our life. That really makes me happy. Because I'll never know if I'm ever good enough to please or satisfy my woman. So yeah, you turned out pretty great. Thanks to you. Oh man, it's raining. Oh, it's raining outside. Never mind. Oh yeah. I wish we had to the same college. Oh. Everything. I'm sure everything will be fine. If we really are serious about being together in a relationship, things will work out. Oh yes. Very. Very nervous. Ugh. What's making you nervous? Meeting new people. That's always been a problem. I'm not very good at... I mean, it's quite ironic. It's so ironic because I can talk to people. I can talk to strangers. Absolute people I never met in my life. I can talk to them, no problems. But it's when you're... I guess it's that kind of lifestyle. Or that kind of thing that the colleges always want you to do, which is to mingle with others. I think it's that kind of forceful or coerced methods of colleges wanting you to like make friends, or people want you to make friends, and it's like, yeah, it's just that false, because it's like, well, there's think of it like a gut instinct, but you can generally tell who you want to be friends with and who you don't want to be friends with. You can definitely tell. People have that instinct where they know who they want to be friends with and who to avoid. I guess I kind of had that when I was in college. I mean, the first two people I ever spoke to when I was in college, I won't make any names, but two people that I know is I talked to them pretty much. They were the first people I talked to, which I chose to talk to instead of being asked to mingle with people. But the ones where you are asked to mingle with people happen to be other students that obviously had this different kind of start lifestyle to me. I mean, for example, they were either people who drink or go out partying, or they were people who smoke. And not only do they smoke cigarettes, but they also smoke weed. Now, me personally, I'm not a big fan of things like that. Not really. I'm not a big fan of people who... Well, I'm not a big fan of mingling with individuals who smoke and drink and all that stuff. I'm more of on the well, call it what you will. Call it prudish side. Yeah, I am too. I can be a bit of a prude. Not really someone who jumps it, who oversteps their own personal boundaries and things like that. So you can say that if you want. I personally don't mind at all. It's just something with me. I'm not someone who just mingles with people who I think has such a major difference in lifestyles and choices, I guess. But that's just me. I mean, I don't know what more else I can say about that, but doesn't mean I won't talk to people like that. What? Take it from me, you're really good at making new friends. Yeah, that remains to be seen on my part. I think I'm most worried about losing touch with close friends from high school. True friends will stay in touch. True friends will stay in touch. Which means that I've never had any true friends because every single friend I had has left. Almost every single one. The only one who hasn't left is obviously my girlfriend. And another friend of mine. At least we can instant message or text, like, whenever. It's like, indeed. Always will, I'll always be here. You know that. I'm always here. It's just going to be hard, Yes, it will. I know what you're saying, but what else would we do? I don't know, some couples stay together just for the summer. That's something that some people do. I can last for a while. I think I've heard of people doing that. I personally don't like it. It's just no different to like the hookup culture. You hook up with somebody that you meet somewhere, and it's like even that's something that I don't like doing. What do you think we should do? Well, I would like us to stay together, but I also want to know their perspective. I mean, I want to stay together, but the real question is, what does she want to do? What do you like to do? I know we can. Awesome sauce. I'm so happy. I honestly couldn't see myself anyone but you. No. Oh, this is definitely just like me and my girlfriend. Literally. Well, we'll be together forever. Be together forever. Indeed we will. I'm so glad I met you. Oh, stop it! You can see I'm going red already. Oh, I'm going absolutely red. Oh, this is so childish. Oh dear, I'm going so red on this. I'm blushing. Oh, like really, you've helped me so much this month. You just been so kind and honest with me. I think I love. Stop it! This is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stop doing this to me. Okay, I'm gonna turn in for the night. Yes, you do that. I'll take you first thing tomorrow, do you? Oh, yes. Yeah, you better. My goodness. Punk forever is away. I love your stupid ass. On signing out, and there we go. It looks like, and that is pretty much the end. Oh, I don't want this opening up on me. No, I don't want to listen to that. Thank you for playing. Oh, wow, that was an interesting adventure, don't you think? I mean, it started off pretty well, and I think we got a good ending. I got a feeling that if we went with Emily, she would have wanted to break up with us. And the reason I say that is because there's just something about Emily. Yeah, something about Emily, who seems to be someone who has relationship issues. What I mean by that is that she doesn't commit. But one thing I can say about this game is that it really does remind me of my childhood. You and 49.6% talked to Evelyn. You and 97.7% decided to stay together. You and 51.4% got this ending. Basically, only half of people got this ending. Just over half. My goodness. Well, I must have done something right then. Oh, that's good. That's good then. Absolutely good. But as I said, this game has really touched on with my past history because obviously I'm 26, and a game like this really does catch the minds and memories of people of my age, because we grew up in a time before things like Facebook, and dominantly used like instant messengers. I mean, when I was younger, I used MSN Messenger, which no longer exists today. What I mean by exists, I mean it's no longer used here in the Western world. I mean, if I remember correctly, I think they moved it to China now. From my understanding, it looks like we might actually have a thunderstorm here. Well, it better not mess up what I was doing. But regardless of that, I hope like this icon, hyperspace. Thank you for playing. Right. Oh, there we go. Hypnos. Interesting. Well, but yes, that's Emily's Away 2 now finished, which means I won't be coming back to this game anymore. This is like, well, it's one of those kind of one-off kind of games. However, but there are still other games to play out there. I still got Subnautica to finish. I still will be playing Minecraft. Oh, speaking of Minecraft, what I want to do is I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a server or realm up. So so if you want to be part of the server or my little community of Christonia, then I'll be happy to do that. I just need the time and the money together to actually set up a server, so I can start inviting people to the Minecraft server, so we can, play games together and do things together. Build an actual town. An actual town with real systems. But no, there are other games I could play now, if I want to. I mean, I've got I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna go on my Steam actually. Hold on a moment. I'm not ending my video just yet. I just want to see what games I've got up on Steam. Well, the games that I've got Arma 2, Arma 3, Bejeweled 3, Bioshock, Bioshock 2, and Bioshock Infinite. Also got City Skylines, Cossacks 3, Cossacks Back to War, Emily's Away 2, Empyrean Galactic Survival, Europa Universalis 4, Fear 2, Project Origin. I do have Gary's mod. Mass Effect, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, Oddworld Abe's Exodus, Oddworld New and Tasty, Power and Revolution, Civilization 3, 4, 5 and 6, along with Beyond Earth, Spore, Stronghold 2, Subnautica Below Zero, Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, Unreal Gold, Unreal Tournament, and Unreal Tournament 3. That's all the games that I've got at this moment in time. So, thank you for watching, and we finally brought Emily's Away 2 to a close. I've been a Christian Conservative Gamer. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like my video, subscribe to my channels, share my videos to your friends, your families, everyone of the world, and also become a patron as well to help this channel stay alive, because corporations like YouTube, they don't like people like me very well, because, well, maybe because I criticise them too much, but what I mean, but on all seriousness, yes, Patreon, it will be one of the only things that will help keep this channel alive and grow. As well, that being a patron will give you access to my Discord server, gives you access to exclusive video content and other content depending on which package you want to go for. And yeah, I don't know what else more I can say, except that I hope you have a good morning and a good evening wherever you are in the world, and I shall see you tomorrow in the next video. Thank you for watching.